No, honestly, because our episodes are so genre-based, we get to do something so different, going from horror to disaster to western, that it's hard to pick an episode that's ever completely your favorite. One of the most fun times I had was doing the western one, only because, we completely even flipped that genre on its head by doing sort of a winter western, and the fact that I got to ride on a horse, and I'm pretty freaking good on a horse.
Malcolm was asking me to go halvesies on a horse farm. Like 2 days into that episode, he was like, I look really good on this horse, right?
He never got out of the outfit, by the way. I have like 27 photos.
Because here's the thing, everybody wants to be a cowboy. As a child, I actually have a picture of myself. I dressed myself as a cowboy by wearing a little cowboy hat and like galoshes. That was like my cowboy boots. So like actually being the dress, so authentically like a cowboy and riding this horse. And one of the wranglers, they were like, "You ever rode a horse before?" I was like, "No, I'm from Brooklyn. I can do anything." And that was it. So that was one of my favorites.
I don't think there's anything wrong with staying in that outfit all the time. It sounds great.
No,
They were
amazing.
And it's not like they can't write other westerns. I mean, there's a million stories to tell there.
Speaking of costumes, Marianne Cheo, our costume designer, is one of the greatest human beings and artists. I mean, what she had to do, changing time periods every single episode. And as you see some of the time period shows on television, they stay in that time period the whole episode. And sometimes wear the same costume. She was doing that every single week. It's impossible. She's a genius. I don't know how she did it.
Speaking of which, then, what is your favorite episode for costumes?
Oh dear.
You set it up.
Yeah, the one that jumps out is the Bonnie and Clyde episode.
That's a
I
good one.
love that episode.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shot it.
a good
Some
one.
of the elements, some of the kind of like the great ingredients in our show for me is when there's really great comedy, when each of the main characters have a great personal through line.
I'm just thinking.
I'm hilarious.
No,
That's fancy narrative talk. Stop that.
No, I was just thinking that this is like a little behind the scenes. That you guys, I don't know if you guys remember the part in the Bonnie and Clyde where Wyatt and Lucy were on the couch together, kind of for the first time. It was sort of
Yeah.
Well, it was really late at night. Me and Abby kept getting like just way bigger and bigger in our comedy, and we were just doing
super punchy.
like pull shticks and.
Well, it was because we love the opportunity to do physical comedy, and it was the first time to see these
You
characters.
guys are shtick heavy. You guys love shticks.
We love shtick.
You don't realize how shtick heavy
We love
you guys
physical
are.
comedy.
You guys, king of the practical jokes right there.
We love it. And it was so
King
great
of
because we actually got to know and really get to know some of the characters of our history. Meeting Bonnie and Clyde, humanizing them, getting to know them, and then knowing their, ultimate demise. So we think in the world of our show, I just felt like the stakes were really high, and it was so beautifully done. Our director did an incredible job on that episode, and it was just, and the costumes, the 30s and 40s, that time era, I seem to really just love that period of costuming.
What's your favorite?
Oh man, it really is a tough question. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde was great. The Alamo, I just think the Alamo was so different feeling than a lot of our other ones because of just the whole look of the show and the things that we got to wear. And we built the Alamo and, in a parking lot in Vancouver.
Of course, it's where the Alamo really happened.
Yeah,
Everybody knows that.
well, they didn't know, but that's what we were trying to bring to light. Yeah, that might have been one of the favorites.
And a Nazi episode. That one was cool.
Yeah,
I heard the Nazis sucked though.
Yeah. My favorite part wasn't the Nazis, it was the general.
I just
The
wanted no
story.
one to walk out of here with the wrong impression.
No, the beating of the Nazis.
Yes, exactly.
Not for.
The victory of the Allies.
I do want to give a shout out. Billy Gerhardt who directed this episode.
Yeah!
Stand up! Let's stand up!
One of the funnest directors, awesomest, adapted to everything in the cold and all that craziness. It was absolutely
We had a
excellent.
good time on this
Yeah,
episode.
we did.
I mean, yeah.
This was one of my funnest
Shot a
times.
scene with no pants.
I did shoot a scene with no pants. The scene
Doesn't
when
every actor agree
when
with
I'm
that?
when I'm on the laptop and I'm talking to Agent Christopher, blah 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 blah. I think we did a take because I was like, I got this. I pulled my pants down.
Roman?
Everyone was okay with it. Don't listen. Everyone was okay with it. All right, it was legally binding. And I just did the entire scene like that. I feel like I got an ovation for the acting.
Wait, you did what?
You weren't there that day.
Yeah, let's talk after this.
Well, actually, what we do want to talk is we want to take some questions from you guys. So please, as that gentleman there has so well done, please put your hand up. Sir, stand up when you do your question.
Okay,
And please say who it's for.
it's for the producers. Without giving credit to Time Tunnel, which was the first time thing, and Quantum Leap where you did have to change your costumes. I'd like to know whether or not you took off from, let's say, Quantum Leap with of course our favorite character who leaps like Sam. So the question is, how much do those two shows affect you in what you're doing in the show? Because it's for sure Quantum Leap, you do change, you have the date and everything else.
Right. Yeah, no, I was a huge fan of Quantum Leap. I would say the three biggest inspirations for the show for me were, I actually never really watched Time Tunnel. I was aware of it.
It's on MeTV, Bob.
Yeah, okay. Time Tunnel on MeTV.
That's a promo.
Everybody.
It's on Saturday
Go
night.
watch that at that.
in the morning.
The gentleman who created Time Tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen.
Irwin Allen.
But Quantum Leap was a huge inspiration, as was Back to the Future. And like just the idea of it being like very character driven and fun and sort of that popcorn tone that I think those shows managed. And then, kind of like the dirty secret of this show is growing up, there was a show on ABC called Voyagers.
Yeah.
Right. Vito Pellucci and John Eric Hexum.
It's like a Jeopardy question.
Yeah, right, exactly. And then there were these two guys who jumped to these famous moments, and they met Edison. They did a Titanic episode, and they were all
So cliche.
Yeah, it is. And they were, but they jumped to all of these famous moments, and you learned a little bit about the history of it, and that really inspired me as a kid, and I got to know more about that kind of history. And so when Sean and I were talking about the show, one of my big drives to do the show was a show that, I'm only half joking that I want someone at the end of the episode to be like, read more about it, and like teach kids about these historical events, and Voyagers did that for me, and so I'm very gratified that I think Timeless is doing that for some people today.